Did any of you actually see President Erdogan either before, during, or after the attack? Did anyone actually see him?
The position we wouldn't be able to see him.
You wouldn't have been able to see him, okay.
But we realized that when he arrived, there was a noise come from his supporter.
Yeah.
Then we understood he was there.
Yeah. And were you able to see, any of you, where the attackers, the men in the dark suits, went after the attack?
Where did they
They go after the attack.
They came to attack us.
Right, and then after it was over, did you see where they went?
They went back to the Turkish ambassador's residency.
Okay.
Actually, they were in a very harsh conflict with DC police officers.
And you actually saw them go back into the residence of the Turkish ambassador?
Yes, because I was asking police officers, why do you guys don't arrest these people? I witnessed this, and one police officer has asked me to identify some of them who I really remember, and I identified some of them. But while I was identifying, I could hear them screaming at some other police officers, yelling at them, saying, you guys can't do your job and, not competent.
And in that day or subsequent to that day, have each of you been in contact or been interviewed by the D.C. Police Department?
Yes, I have.
Yes. Yeah, and we've provided evidence to the Secret Service on the DC Police.
Great. I do think that it's important to make mention that as we think about the veracity of statements coming out of the Turkish embassy, we must be reminded of the refusal of the Turkish government to acknowledge the Armenian genocide. It calls into question not only their treatment of the three witnesses we've heard from, but their willingness to accept the truth and to share that. And so it should maybe not be surprising, but it's still disappointing to see the statement that the Turkish ambassador issued. And I appreciate you coming before this committee today and sharing your firsthand accounts of what is a deplorable incident and something that we have a responsibility to address in a very, very serious way.